Call this meeting to order. I would like to welcome everyone for being here. And would you all please stand for the pledge? Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm going to start. I'm going to move to adopt the agenda with the following amendments. Yep. Resolution 26-006. We're going to change from Alyssa Stevenson and James Mertzke to Alyssa Stevenson compensated and James Mertzke uncompensated. Resolution 29-029. We're going to change the second line for deputy town clerk. Remove the salary amount and insert the words deputy town clerk uncompensated. Resolution 26-041. Make a motion. We are making a motion to table this appointment to the ECD until personnel matters can be further explored and resolved by the board. Resolution 26044. We're going to table this appointment to the HPC until personal matters can be further explored and resolved by the board. Resolution 26-047. We're going to table the appointment to the ZBA of Dr. Benny Vitullo until the limitation of employing relatives and those limitations can be better explored, understood, and resolved by the board. The appointment of Mr. Bitstick will continue as planned under this resolution.
I second that motion.
Okay, vote,
Discussion.
discussion.
Go.
Discussion, any
I have
discussion?
another change we have to make. On 58 and 59. We have to do the budget adjustments before we can approve the contract.
So the security system and
The ambulance contract and the budget adjustment.
71 and 72.
oh,
I was looking.
Oh.
at the
oh, you were looking at the agenda.
58, 59. They have to be reversed. You have to do the budget adjustment first.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, thank you.
And I would like to also table item 60 on the agenda, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, because I want to first gather community input on whether or not that's something the town wants to adopt or affirm. So I'd like to table that for a future date. So remove it from the agenda for tonight.
So other than the resolutions I read for change, we are also going to drop table number 60, Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And we are going to move to reverse ambulance contract and the budget adjustment for the ambulance contract. Ready to vote?
Yep.
Aye.
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 All in favor, all opposed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All in favor?
We're
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Little coaching error. Okay.
I move that we approve the agreement with Megan Duretti of Harder, Seacrest and Emery LLP to appoint the position of attorney for the town with a term to expire 12/31/2026 with contract terms provided under the other items.
Second.
Discussion?
I did have a question. Just had to look at the proposal. So
Can I approach the dais?
That would be great.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you.
You as well.
Just a question about your rates.
Yes.
So the previous attorney that we had, the board was able to communicate directly to the attorney. Are we going to be able to have that same relationship, or do we have to go through the supervisor and the supervisor goes to you?
I would expect that each of you would have the ability to reach out to me for any reason or no reason at all. I represent the town as an entity and the town works through the town. So
Okay,
with employees would probably be a little different. Typically, they go through the supervisor to reach out to me. Just that's a good check on what is being spent.
and then you had other counsel in your packet.
Yes.
So it's great that there's a variety, but are you who
I
we speak to directly?
That's exactly right. So I will be your main contact. We are a 120 lawyer law firm. And so what makes us unique in the municipal attorney's realm is that I can reach out to one of my real estate partners or associates and have them answer the real estate questions. I do all the general municipal, but I will be the point of contact. I will coordinate all the legal services that are provided and I can report to the board as often as you'd like.
And are you billing us by the hour? I think Tanner had a question about that.
Yeah, as part of the budgeting cycle, I would recommend that we have a fee cap of no more than $4,583 per month, which equates to a little over 10.5 hours of support per month. Anything more than that, I would request that we come back. That way we can adjust the budget and approve it prior to going over that, just to help with budgeting.
That is absolutely something we can do for you.
Thank you.
And if we move to appoint you tonight, does that mean you will start the clock right now?
I am happy to do so.
In case
If-
we need some help with our resolution.
That was why we shared number one. Yeah, could you?
4,583. That puts us on par for the budget for 2025.
Mhm.
What's the total? Can you do the math for me?
Yep, 55,000
55,000.
for the year.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Other questions I can answer for you. I do appreciate the opportunity and your consideration.
Thank you.
thank you.
Good to vote.
Move to vote. All in favor?
Hi.
Opposed? Aye. Opposed? So
He's
moved.
not opposed. He's in favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So moved.
So can we invite her?
Join us.
Thank you.
Please. Watch out on my way.
Will we update the contract terms before we sign to include that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can do that in my office and deliver. something
Okay.
to the supervisor.
Okay,
Great,
great.
thank you.
Thank you. Public comment.
Public comments. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. We get a long agenda tonight. And you're free to talk about anything that is on the agenda tonight. Say your name, address. Please say your name and your address.
World in rule. I mean, I fall, I have my documents back in roll. If you could increase the volume a little bit. Greatly appreciate
Speak up.
Okay, I will.
Thank
Is
you.
this a little better?
That's all.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Smith, 35 Bountiful Road. I'm just wondering, Rebecca, what the Universal Declaration of Human Rights involves. I know you're moving it from the agenda for tonight and tabling it, but what exactly is that?
It's a resolution that was put out about 40 or 50 years ago by the UN that just affirms a commitment to certain human rights commitments. I can forward you the declaration itself, so you can read it yourself. But it's just an affirmation of the principles in the document saying that the town would like to stands by those. It's largely symbolic affirmation, but in politics, I find symbolism carries a lot of meaning. But I do want to table it until I'm able to talk to residents and find out if it's something that the town overall supports.
Anyone else?
Teresa Winship, 1370 West Bloomfield Road. How will you determine what the town thinks of that Universal Declaration of Human Rights? Will there be like a survey? How are you going to understand what people are interested in?
Great question. We're hopefully tonight going to stand up later in the, am I allowed to communicate back? Is that okay?
It's gonna make the meeting go very, very long.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're not supposed to do back and forth. I
You
just remembered.
forward some information for, you've got
Yeah.
name and address.
Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to do back and forth.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
Gary Luke, 21 Summer Road. I believe we have a PA system that you can turn it on, or you can turn the volume up. That way we can hear better.
It's on, Gary.
Can they turn the volume up then?
It makes feedback get too high, but she tried.
Can you hear me now? At this level?
Yeah, if you touch it
It's
very-
the one next to the
Yeah.
red, I think. The red light.
Hello,
Is that better?
Yes.
okay,
There you go.
great. Anyone else for public comment? Okay, we'll close the public comment section. and move on. Delegation of administrative duties to the supervisor.
I'd like to make a motion that we delegate the day-to-day administrative duties per town law section 29 to the supervisor.
I'll second that.
Any in favor? All in favor?
Discussion.
No discussion, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So moved. All opposed? So moved. Position appointments part-time,
I'll make a motion that the following positions are established and the following appointments are made to serve at the pleasure of the town board, term to expire December 31st, 2026, unless otherwise stated, which is delineated in the agenda.
second,
Discussion.
I'll second.
all, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Aye.
No.
So moved.
Just to clarify,
Okay.
were you in favor?
I am in favor.
Okay, excellent.
Position retentions and appointments.
I move to retain the following part-time positions, term set to expire December 31st, 2026. Secretary to the supervisor, town historian, and deputy town historian.
I'll second that.
Okay. Discussion?
Do you want to note who you're appointing?
Oh,
Do we do that after we approve it?
No.
Okay.
Before.
Supervisor.
So, you resolve that,
So you're
Notice-
going to do the
notice
notice
supervisor appointment.
of who you,
Move it, deputy supervisor.
okay, supervisor's notice. The supervisor appoints Mo Bickweed as deputy town supervisor, Amy Harris as secretary to the supervisor part-time, Diane Ham as town historian part-time, and Chris Carosa as deputy town historian part-time. All terms to expire December 31st, 2026. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Position retentions and appointments, deputy town clerk.
I move to retain the position of deputy town clerk part-time. Position to be retained with full powers and duties of the town clerk is authorized by law. Compensation to be set in the salary schedule.
I appoint Alyssa Stevens and James Mursky to deputy
town clerk part-time to expire December 31st, 2026.
I'll second it.
Okay, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Opposed? So moved. Position retentions and appointments, Highway Department.
I'll make a motion. The position of secretary to the highway superintendent full-time is retained.
I'll second that.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Resolution 26-008.
I'll make the motion that Denise Dexter is appointed secretary to the highway superintendent, full-time, term to expire December 31st, 2026.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Resolution 26-009.
I'll make the motion that the position of deputy highway superintendent is retained, term to expire December 31st, 2026, without compensation unless otherwise provided. The deputy functions during the absence or inability of the highway superintendent. And highway superintendent's notice, the highway superintendent appoints Denise Dexter as deputy highway superintendent, term to expire December 31st, 2026.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. The highway superintendent appoints Denise Dexter as deputy highway superintendent, term to expire December 31st, 2026. Position retentions and appointments, zoning board of appeals attorney.
I'll make a motion that the position of zoning board of appeals attorney is retained and David O of Bond, Shonik and King PLLC is appointed, term to expire December 31st, 2026.
Second.
Any discussion?
Similar to the previous one, I would like to see a cap as part of the contract to ensure appropriate uplift. Sorry, if you couldn't hear me, I'd like to see a cap on the contract with the zoning board of appeals attorney to ensure proper budgeting.
It is in the, like, the salary
It's a
section,
salary,
but it's
yeah.
not in the
There's a budget
contract.
gap in the salary.
In the salaries, but it's not in the contract itself. Does that matter? I think it'd probably be good just to get it added.
Okay.
Y'all agree?
And I would recommend that monthly cap be $1,210 per month without prior approval.
Can you repeat that number, Tam?
$1,210 per month. That equals $14,523 for the year.
What is it equal?
14,523.
I think it's actually supposed to be 15 something this year.
15,000.
Oh, is it
15,243.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the change,
$270.
motion changed by adding the salary cap, the monthly salary cap.
So the monthly salary cap would be 1,207.
Yes, correct.
Yes, with that added to the contract. That's the only thing that's changing, I think.
Okay,
So what was the monthly?
1,270. Or an annual cap of 15,243.
all in favor?
Hi.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Position retentions and appointments, planning board, council, legal services.
Can you do that one?
I move to authorize the engagement agreement with Donald Young for the provision of legal services, including the planning board for town of Mendon for 2026. Be it resolved, the engagement agreement for the planning board, legal counsel, legal services for the town of Minden with Donald Young is hereby approved per the agenda.
You have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Justice Court, temporary assignment of justices. Resolution 26-012.
I move pursuant to the Uniform Justice Code Act, section 106, subsection 2. The town board consents to the temporary assignment of town of Minden justices to preside in other town or village courts within the 7th judicial district as required, and to the temporary assignment of other town or village justices to preside in Minden Town Court as needed during the calendar year 2026.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Outside Finance Consulting Resolution 26-013.
I'll make a motion that the town retains Laura Landers for finance consulting services for the fiscal year 2026 under terms set forth in the professional services agreement authorized by the supervisor.
I second that.
Okay, any discussion?
I can say that I know Laura has been very helpful with our town finances. So I think it's a good thing that we are retaining her again.
I second that.
I haven't seen the contract for that though. So.
Oh, okay.
It was posted. There
Was it on there?
were two different ones.
She has
One-
two agreements.
Oh, that's right, 'cause she has the one for the, never mind, I
Yep.
didn't see that one. Yeah, I did see it, no, you're right.
Do we need to include anything in the resolutions about her annual salary? It's in her
Her
contract.
contract has it.
That's right. And it does say per the professional services agreement. So, okay.
Second with that, yeah.
I did.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved.
Okay.
Resolution 26-014, establishing a community engagement advisory committee.
Right. I move to, in an effort for the town of Mendon seeks to promote transparent, effective, and inclusive communication between the town and its residents. And that the town board finds it beneficial to receive advisory input and practical support on promoting civic participation and public outreach practices. That the town establishes a community engagement advisory committee as an advisory committee to the town board for 2026.
Second,
I second.
any discussion?
Yes, I have some clarifying questions, I guess. I'm wondering what you're looking to really get out of this. We currently have a town Facebook page. Information is found on the town website. It's shared in the Sentinel, and everybody has access to us, either public comment or by our emails. But if this is something that you want to go forward with, I also looked at the town policies and procedures. And for citizen committees, the resolution should establish a charge to the committee. So if we want to move forward with this as a standing committee, I think it should have a purpose. We can't just have a vague. So if we're, as a board, looking to have community perspectives, but on what? Are we looking for our town functions and operations? Are we looking at changing policy? Are we looking to change procedures? So I think it has to be more explicit in what we are charging the committee with. And also the committee should include representation from the hamlet, the village, service organizations such as Rotary or Kiwanis, retail business, industry, and we should also have non-voting members such as town employees. And depending on what we are charging the committee with, maybe somebody from the highway, from the youth center, from town hall. And so I'm just suggesting that maybe we table this until we can hone in on it a little more.
I appreciate the work you did there. I think that my initial thinking was that we determine whether or not this is something that the board wants to move forward with, and then we're able to, I mean, I do have this that I laid out that does provide the purpose and scope that I think some of it that you're looking for, and it does reference coordinating with many of the groups that you mentioned here. Overall, the purpose at its core, it's about improving transparency and bringing more people, building more interest, kind of breaking down some of the barriers, things people don't know about the town and the way the town works. Not everyone goes to the website, not everyone wants to go to Facebook. So this group would be looking to create creative solutions, understand what we're already doing and what others are already doing, and then come up with creative ways in which we can promote that participation with the community to an even greater extent. So that would see too many downsides. Stop talking.
No,
No, no, no,
Oh.
I'm sorry, we were
Okay.
just
right.
putting out procedure.
I have to kind of see it almost as a preventative measure too, because when residents don't understand what's going on and what we're doing, there can be a lot of misinformation and misunderstandings that happen that are detrimental to the town and to the community itself. So just finding ways to improve upon how we're engaging with the community as an advisory board, make recommendations.
But I was looking more for recommendations for what? Like, is it just gonna be a sit and chat type of thing, or
Might be ways to get information out about basics.
the town policy here in citizen committees has establishing citizens committee must include a charge to the committee. So I'm just wondering what the charge is gonna be.
Recommend methods to improve how the town shares information and receives public input. Support or advise on public forums, listening sessions, surveys, and educational efforts. Identify barriers to participation and suggest ways to improve accessibility and inclusion. Coordinate and share information with existing town committees and community organizations such as the Village of Honeywell Falls, the library, other service organizations, and civic groups to leverage existing engagement efforts and avoid duplication. Provide written recommendations to the town board.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Liaison Resolution 26-015.
I move that the supervisor announces and the town board acknowledges the liaisons as described in the agenda for 2026.
Second that.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Town board meeting schedule, resolution 26-016.
I would like to make a motion that the 2026 regular meeting schedule is established as described in the agenda resolution document.
Second,
I have a question, Joe. October 12th. Columbus Day,
yes.
we'll meet that day.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
It's on the schedule.
That's a holiday on the schedule. So we'll have to change that.
I'll have to check that.
So what are you changing to?
Should we change it to the Tuesday? Or should we? It's the budget season. Can we decide later or do we have to decide now?
Yeah, no, it's in the paper, so it's going tomorrow in the paper.
Right.
Okay.
Like, we could skip it and then you can do one later on, or, you know, additional meeting. Or you can
We can make it for
decide
the, we can make it for the 13th. Anyway,
The
I might have-
the ECB meets on the 13th.
And I have usually school board
yes, we can make.
on Tuesdays.
Well, we can do the 14th.
14th?
Wednesday, the 14th. Second Wednesday.
planning board.
Planning board,
Planning board.
Thursday, the
Do
15th.
the Monday before.
Good idea. We'll have just met the 28th. It'll be a week later of September.
For the fifth.
Is that okay?
Or you
Yeah.
can do a week later.
The 19th.
Well, we're meeting on the 26th again. I would say, let's do the Monday before
October
Yeah.
5th.
October 5th.
Did we second yet?
I'll second that.
Okay, thank you. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? So moved. Standard workday for elected and appointed officials, resolution 26-017.
I'll make a motion, whereas NYCRR 315.4 requires municipalities to establish a standard workday for elected and appointed officials for reporting to NYSLRS. Now therefore be it resolved that the standard workdays are for the highway department employees, 8 hours per day, town hall employees, 7 hours per day, and library employees, 7 hours per day.
You have a second
I'll second.
discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? So moved. 2026 holiday schedules, resolution 26-019.
I make a motion that the holiday schedules are adopted for the town hall and the highway department as described in the resolutions and agenda.
I'll second.
Discussion?
Yes, we need to change the 4th of July. Right now, the 4th of July holiday is on a Saturday. So if we could move this 4th of July to the 3rd, Friday the 3rd. Friday the 3rd is currently a floater. So if we can move the floater to Monday, July 6th. Those are the changes I recommend.
Tom, would it be typical to match the town hall and the highway department holiday schedules? Or does it matter?
No, because they get the week off of 4th of July or the week before.
Okay.
See where they use their,
Oh, okay.
I would suggest doing that for the town hall,
Yeah,
not for the highway department.
leave the highway alone.
Yes.
I didn't look at. Michelle caught that. I didn't check others.
Yeah, it was just that one.
That one that you saw.
You have a second.
Yeah, I second.
Yep.
Okay,
What-
any discussion?
Just to clarify, which day are we changing?
We're changing
So
Independence Day.
it'll be
It's-
July 2nd and 3rd,
No,
or July,
it'll turn, the holiday will be Friday, July 3rd.
and then a floater for July 6th.
Exactly. The floater is currently listed as the 3rd. So change that to the.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? So moved.
I move to continue the town hall operating hours for 2026 as Monday through Thursday, 8 AM to 4 PM, and Friday, 8 AM to 1 PM.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Policy and Procedures Manual, Resolution 26-020.
Make a motion that the town amendment policy and procedures manual is hereby adopted for 2026.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
I'd just say I'd really like to review that policies and procedures manual and make sure that there's nothing that we might want to update in it.
Oh, there's stuff that we need to.
We need to update?
Yeah,
It needs to be.
yeah.
How do we deal with that?
So
We adopted that as right now, and then
We ad- yeah,
review
yeah,
it
yeah.
individually, and we
Make
Right.
recommendations along the year,
Yeah.
through the year.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Fund balance policy.
I move that the town acknowledges continued adherence to the 2014 fund balance policy as prescribed in the New York State Comptroller for the A, B, DA, DB, and L funds.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Emergency Preparedness Plan, Resolution 26-022.
I'll make a motion that the town board adopts the current emergency preparedness plan for 2026.
Second,
A second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Official town map, Resolution 26-023.
I'll make a motion that the official town map shall be updated as required by town law to reflect any changes occurring during 2026 as needed.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Official newspaper, Resolution 26-024.
I'll make a motion that pursuant to town law, section 64, subdivision 11, the Mendon Honeywood Falls Lima Sentinel is hereby designated as the official town newspaper for 2026.
Second,
Second.
discussion? All in favor? Opposed? So moved.
I'll make a motion that the highway superintendent is authorized to respond to requests from emergency providers for assistance during 2026.
Second,
Second.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Say.
Who said that? Not here.
Mendon Fire Hall Ice Control, Resolution 26-026.
I'll make a motion the Mendon Fire Hall serves as an alternate town emergency operations center. Now therefore be it resolved that the highway department is authorized to perform ice removal operations at Mendon Fire Hall during 2026 as time and equipment permit.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Boards, committees, commissions advertise for meetings, Resolution 26-027.
I'll make a motion that the town clerk is authorized to advertise the following meetings for 2026. The Board of Assessment Review on the fourth Tuesday in May, Climate Smart Communities Task Force the first Tuesday at 7 p.m. as needed, the Environmental Conservation Board, second Tuesday at 7 p.m. as needed, Historic Preservation Commission, the second Wednesday at 7 p.m. as needed, the Planning Board, the first and third Wednesdays at 7 p.m. as needed, and the Zoning Board of Appeals, the second and fourth Thursdays at 7 as needed.
Second,
I'll second.
all in favor, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Official undertakings.
I'll make a motion to approve the official undertakings required by section 25 of New York State Town Law. Do I need to read all of that? Here, no?
Second,
I'll second.
discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? So moved. Salaries, elected, appointed, and hourly wages, Resolution 26-029.
I'll make a motion to adopt the salaries of all elected and appointed officers and the rates of wages of hourly employees, including premium pay and overtime, included in the personnel policy, and regular pay rates to be paid hourly as indicated below in our agenda.
A second.
Discussion, I would like to note that it's listed twice in the organizational document, so we just removed one of the lines.
Wait, for the.
What is?
What?
No,
What's-
the court ones.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, yeah.
That was duplication. Thank you for the correction. Okay, any, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Wait, did we have discussion?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Let's have, is there any discussion?
No
Okay,
changes.
all right.
Yeah, we just had it. So moved. Personnel policy, variable amounts associated with policies, resolution 26-030.
I move that the town of Mendon will fund employee medical and dental benefits at the contribution levels listed below in the agenda in accordance with the town of Mendon personnel policy.
Have a second
I'll second.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved.
Yeah, payroll.
Payroll,
Yeah, payroll.
payroll schedule, resolution 26-031.
I move to adopt the 2026 salary payment schedule as identified in the agenda.
Second,
I'll second that.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Mileage allowance, resolution 26-032.
I'll make a motion that the reimbursement for personal vehicle use on town business shall be at the IRS standard mileage rate in effect during 2026.
Second,
Second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Annual report of supervisor.
I'll make a motion to adopt the annual report of the supervisor, and in lieu of preparing the financial report required by section 29, subsection 10 of town law, the supervisor shall, pursuant to section 29, subsection 10A of town law, submit to the town clerk within 90 days after the close of the fiscal year a copy of the report to state comptroller.
Wait a second,
I'll second that.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Annual accounting, town finances, resolution 26-034.
I'll make the motion that Kim Roberts and Tanner Cheek are appointed to a town board committee to meet for the purpose of the annual accounting on or before April 1st, 2026, or as soon thereafter as possible.
Second,
Second.
any discussion? Thank you.
I seconded it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Annual accounting, town court justices, resolution 26-035.
I'll make a motion that Kim Roberts and Tanner Cheek are appointed to a town board committee to meet for the purpose of an annual accounting of the justice courts on or before April 1st, 2025, or as soon thereafter as possible.
A second,
I'll second.
any discussion?
How did we get so lucky, Tim?
Tom, how do you get out of it?
All in favor?
Aye. Oh, wait,
Opposed?
did you aye?
I,
You ayed? Okay,
Aye.
we all ayed.
Any opposed? So moved. Official banks, resolution 26-036.
I move that the following are adopted as official banks of the town of Mendon: Canandaigua National, Chase, Manufacturers and Traders Trust Company, M&T Bank, NY Class, and be it further resolved that the town supervisor is hereby authorized to submit letters to the above mentioned banks stating that the town of Mendon will not make any electronic transfers out of New York State.
Second,
I'll second.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Payments before audit, resolution 26-037.
I move pursuant to section 118 subsection 2 of the town law that the board authorizes the payment in advance of audit of claims for public utility services, postage, freight, and express charges. And be it further resolved that all such claims shall be presented at the next regular meeting for audit. And be it further resolved that the claimant and the officer incurring or approving the same shall be jointly and severely liable for any amount disallowed by this board.
Second,
I'll second.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Review of monthly vouchers, resolution 26-038. I'll make the motion that the town board shall review and approve monthly abstracts of audited claims. The following is a schedule for town board member review of the monthly vouchers or as listed in the documents.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Petty cash funds, resolution 26-039. I'll make the motion to approve the following petty cash funds subject to audit and replenishment procedures. Supervisor $50, court clerk $50, town clerk $100, highway superintendent $200, library $50.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Fee schedule, resolution 26-040. I make a motion to adopt the 2026 town amended fee schedule. Below, all departments copies, 25 cents per page, notary service, no charge, return check fee, $20. Athletic fields, use 1 per week, $100. Average use of 2 times per week, $150. Average use of greater than 2 times per week.
He has identified.
Reference.
Yeah, it's so that was the last
It's
one.
pages, no, it's pages and pages.
Oh. It's referenced in the organizational document, thank you.
Yes. I'll second that.
Okay, discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed. So moved.
We'd have been here all night.
You all want to hear that?
I move to appoint Peter Carosa as Chair of the Environmental Conservation Board, term to expire 12/31/2026.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I'll make a motion to appoint the following 2 town board members to the Climate Smart Communities Task Force, Rebecca Cruiser and Kim Roberts.
Second.
Discussion?
Yes, I know when we, created this back in September, not only were we gonna have 2 town board members, but we were gonna have a town employee and a town resident. How are we coming along with that, or how are we gonna go about getting those members?
We need to do that. I have somebody that I think from the town employee. I only recently understood all there was to understand about the task force, so,
Okay.
I've only just, if you have suggestions though.
Well, are we gonna post something in the paper to get a resident?
It's a good idea.
member, or- So I didn't know what we were gonna do about that. And if we've spoken to any of the employees, if they had any interest in being on it.
I've spoken to a couple of town employees. There's some tentative interest. So we're I'm taking steps to find someone, but if you want to work with me
Okay.
to find those last 2, that would be great.
The main point of belonging to this group is to get money from the state in order to reimburse us for energy saving. And an example would be changing light bulbs all to LED. We can go back even a year to get reimbursed for that. So it makes it a really wise choice to do this. It's a commitment for 2 board members.
But it is, and it's also for educating the community and residents on climate.
And it's for taking steps to be able to, as our climate changes, what can we do? What steps can we take to kind of lessen the impacts of those changes? So lots of really great things that the task force is up to.
Did we get a second?
Yeah, we were in discussion stage.
All in favor?
So, hold on, one more discussion. So did we say that we would like to run an ad in the newspaper?
Yeah, or if that's the right way to, is that the appropriate way to do it?
I would do a motion and what fund.
Yeah, how are you gonna pay for it?
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one did we come out of.
Well, we
So-
can do that at another
Okay,
meeting.
let's do that at the next meeting. Yeah.
Table that for the town employee and the resident, and we can approve Kim and
Yes.
Rebecca.
Yes.
Good. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Library Board of Trustees.
Wait, did you miss the Historic Preservation Committee?
No, you take with that.
No, we table this.
Oh, right, that was table. But we still have to do the chair designation. For the Historic Preservation Committee.
Okay, yeah, okay, resolution 26-044. To adopt Jeff Tash appoint Jeff Tash as the chair of the Historic Preservation Committee.
A second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Library Board of Trustees, resolution 26-045.
Oh, I'm sorry, who seconded the last one? I only got it first.
I did.
You did. Oh. Sorry.
Library Board of Trustees,
I'll make a motion that the following appointment, well, it's reappointments are made to the Library Board of Trustees for 5-year terms. Technically, these guys are all mid-term, so really we're only appointing a chair.
Okay.
Which is Alicia
Sorry.
Sexton Cromwell as the chair of the library board. Everyone else is midterm.
Yeah.
okay, we have a second,
All right, second.
okay, discussion,
Should we remove all of these folks then from?
I would ask our attorney.
I would pare this down and
Okay, just the
limit it
president?
To the president, exactly.
Okay.
do I reread it?
No, it's okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, so moved. Planning Board, resolution 26-046.
I move to appoint James Snoddy as planning board, to the planning board for a 5-year term ending December 31st, 2031.
Second,
We also have to.
Further, I move to appoint or to designate James as the chair for the planning board.
we have a second,
Second.
any discussion?
I have a question about the chair designation. Does James have experience with planning board policies and procedures and chairing the planning board? I don't have I'm in favor of having him appointed to the planning board, but I'm just wondering why you choose somebody who's just being appointed versus somebody who's already on the board to be chair.
His resume is extensive and has many experiences that make him qualified for the job.
So with planning board policy and chairing that? Okay,
Did you get his
I did,
resume? Probably doesn't.
but
Not
doesn't,
in planning
it
board.
doesn't pertain to the planning board, right? I mean, his resume is impressive. I don't question that. So,
Want to vote on it?
I would vote for the appointment.
Yeah, I would vote for the appointment, not the chair designation.
Would
How do we handle it?
would you like to separate?
Amend it to the
Should we
motion?
separate them?
You can separate them, sure.
Okay, so, let's vote, let's, make a motion to, elect, James Snowdy to the planning board for a 5-year term, ending December 31st, 2031. We have a second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? So moved. And, a motion to appoint James Snowdy as, planning board chair. Term to expire December 31st, 2026. There a second?
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Opposed?
Nay.
nay,
So. Was that right? So moved. 3 votes?
Yes. Just a question for clarification. Typically, when you separate one resolution into two, does it become, this was originally 2646?
Did it be A and B?
We could do A and B. Does that?
I would rather just make it 47.
Okay, whatever is
It's easier
easier
to
for you.
remember.
Okay.
No, I was telling Rebecca in the beginning, you shouldn't number them free because they change all the time. So, yeah, I got it.
I spent so many hours numbering, it's ridiculous.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So zoning board of appeals is now 26-048, correct?
Just stick with the same number that we have in it for ease though. Just for now. Don't try to,
Yeah, you can just say as indicated on the agenda number and we can remember.
Okay. So be it resolved that Vince Giff is appointed to the zoning board of appeals for a 5-year term ending December 31st, 2031. We have a second.
Second.
There's more to that.
We are tabling Benny.
Yeah, we tabled.
no, the chair.
The chair
The chair.
designation.
Oh, okay, and we'll also move to appoint Chris Mahood as chair. With a term to expire December 31st, 2026. I have a second.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Moved. Records Management Advisory Board, Resolution 26-048, as in the document.
I'll make the motion that the Records Management Advisory Board members are appointed for 1-year terms ending December 31st, 2026 as follows. Mary Louise Muffy Mindsaw and Diane Ham.
Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Board of Ethics.
I'll make a motion that the Board of Ethics members are appointed Mary Louise Muffy Meisenthal, Steve Maxon, and Ron Mendrick, terms to expire December 31st, 2026.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Engineering and Planning Services Agreement.
I'll make a motion that the supervisor is authorized to execute professional services agreement for 2026 with MRB for town engineering and planning support services pursuant to the attached rate schedule and scope.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Highway Department agreements.
This,
I thought we took those out. I don't know how they're still in there.
yeah, that was approved at the December 8th
Oh,
town board
correct.
meeting.
That was approved in December, correct? Commercial driver's license drug testing policy.
I'll make a motion to continue with HealthWorks through 2026, which provides the town with a commercial driver's license drug testing program.
Second,
Second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Town hall agreements. Meeting pool.
I'll make the motion to enter into a new agreement with Schuler Heating and Air Conditioning for a preventative maintenance agreement for the HVAC equipment at the town hall, including coverage for the 4 systems in the building through 2026 at a cost not to exceed $1,050.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Opposed? So moved. Security system.
I'll make a motion to continue the current agreement with Tyco Integrated Security to provide security system monitoring services for the town hall during the year 2026 in the amount not to exceed $876.24.
Second.
Any discussion? I'd just like to add that there's something I've learned from short time I've been here, that we really need to review the security systems and alarm systems for all the buildings in the town. I just wanted that part of the record. We'll be looking at that going forward. Did I get a second? Yeah, okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and opposed? So moved. Sprinkler system service. I'll make a motion to continue the current agreement with the Rochester Fire Protection for sprinkler inspection service through 2026. At a cost not to exceed $500 or $125 per quarter. Do I have a second?
A second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Fire extinguisher service.
I'll make a motion to continue the current agreement with Global Fire Protection for extinguishing service for the town hall and all other town-owned buildings through 2026. At a cost not to exceed $1,500.
Second,
I'll second that.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Community center agreements, heating and cooling.
Make a motion to continue the current agreement with Schuler Heating and Air Conditioning for a preventative maintenance agreement for the heating equipment at the town of Mendon Falls Post 664 Community Center, including coverage for the two systems in the building through 2026 at a cost not to exceed $800.
Second,
Second.
any discussion?
Just that that's not I think this is a new agreement, not current.
Right.
Is the only comment I have. Just change that
Oh,
to new agreement,
Okay.
to enter into a new agreement with.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Aye, any opposed? So moved. 22 North Main Street Library
There's-
agreements.
You skipped one.
Security system.
Security system.
I move to continue the current agreement with Casco Security Systems to provide security system monitoring services for the town of Minden Falls Post 664 Community Center at 167 North Main Street during the year 2026 in the amount not to exceed $288.
Second,
A second.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. 22 North Main Street Library agreements, heating and cooling.
I'll make a motion to enter into an agreement with Schuler Heating and Air Conditioning for a preventive maintenance agreement for the HVA equipment at 22 North Main Street, including 2 York packaged heating and cooling units and 1 split cooling only system in the building through 2026. At a cost not to exceed $800.
Second,
Any discussion?
just 2025 has to be updated to 2026.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Security system.
I'll make a motion to continue the current agreement with Casco Security Systems to provide security system monitoring services for the town of Mendon Library at 22 North Main Street during the year 2026 in the amount not to exceed $599.88.
Second,
A second.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. 15 Monroe Street Youth Center Agreement, heating and cooling.
I'll make a motion to enter into an agreement with Schuler Heating and Air Conditioning for a preventive maintenance agreement for the HVAC equipment at 15 Monroe Street through 2026 at a cost not to exceed $800.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. 101 Summer Road Highway Department Agreement, security system.
I'll make a motion to enter into an agreement with Casco Systems to provide security system monitoring services for the town of Mendon Highway Department at 101 Summer Road during the year 2026 in the amount not to exceed $396.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Village of Honeoye Falls agreements, reciprocal snow removal. I'll make a motion to continue the current arrangement for snow plowing services to be performed by the town within the limits of the Village of Honeoye Falls for the year 2026, with the addition of the arrangements made for the village to plow the sidewalks at 15 Monroe Street and 22 North Main Street. Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Monroe County agreements, work agreements, skip. Yeah.
Honeoye Falls.
Honeoye Falls Lima Central School District agreements. I'll make a motion to continue the current arrangement with the HFL Lima Central, HFL Central School District to allow the use of Summer Road Park for school district sponsored cross-country running and skiing meets in exchange for maintenance of the tracks used for these meets and for residents of the community throughout 2026. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Monroe County agreements, work agreements. Make a motion, well, someone else will do this.
I move for it to be resolved that Supervisor Galletti is authorized to execute various Monroe County work agreements for machinery rental, necessary operators, and additional manpower is needed for 2026.
We have a second.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Signage and striping.
I'll make a motion that the supervisor or highway superintendent are authorized to execute the agreement with Monroe County regarding signage and striping for 2026.
Second,
I will second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Community organization agreements.
I'll make a motion to enter into an agreement with the Honeoye Falls Mendon Community Concert Band to perform 2 concerts for the residents of Mendon during 2026 at a cost of not of $1,000 per concert held.
Second,
I'll second.
any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Honeoye Falls Mendon Historical Society.
I'll make a motion to continue the current contract with the Honeoye Falls Mendon Historical Society for the year 2026 to maintain a display of historic photographs and objects pertaining to the town and the town hall in the lobby of the town hall at a cost of $700. And the contract will also provide that the town will pay 1/2 of the actual cost of gas, electricity, and telephone service for the Society's museum at Harry Allen Park.
Can we get a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Use of town meeting rooms. Motion to adopt the following town meeting usage be it resolved that the following uses of town meeting rooms is adopted. A town meeting room by the Mendon Republican Committee is available in the year 2026. Town meeting room by the Mendon Democratic Committee is available in the year 2026. Town of Mendon Falls Post 664 Community Center by the American Legion. Honeoye Falls Post 664 on the second Thursday of each month, 2026 at 7:30 p.m. And for their purposes on Memorial Day, Veterans Day, further use of the entire building on the second Thursdays in August and December. Have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So. Dog impound facility?
I move that the supervisor is authorized to execute a 2026 contract with Adenon for dog impoundment services as required under New York State Agriculture and Markets Law, Article 7.
We have a second?
Second that.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So moved. Ambulance contract. Okay, we made an adjustment to the agenda. So first, the ambulance budget adjustment.
I move for the following budget adjustment, from contingency account B 1990.4 and the amount of $3,302. Moving to ambulance contract account B 4540.4 and the amount of $3,302.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Ambulance contract. Be it resolved that the town of Mendon will continue the contractual ambulance service with the village of Honeywell Falls for 2026 and pay the village $203,302 from account B 4540.4. Second,
Will second.
any discussion?
It-
All in favor?
No,
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 it's-
we have,
Sorry, go
you
ahead.
can go first.
I think this year the town board should take a serious look at the ambulance contract. I know the previous administration brought up a lot of issues. They asked for a lot of documentation from the village that they never received. So I'll approve this budget now, but this year the board should look at it.
I completely agree.
Did one of you speak to the village?
So I did speak with the village about that. They are appointing Dan Harris as their representative to go through the contract. I would respectfully request that the board appoint me to go through that contract with Dan. And then we will also talk with West Bloomfield in an effort to make it most equitable and fair for the community while providing critical EMS services.
Okay, good. I see from my documentation that they did update the population from the original to the new one, so, and I'm glad you met with the village, so thank you.
Should we make a motion to actually appoint him to do that or just not?
Absolutely, you can do that. As to timing, I'll defer to the
Okay.
board on that. I don't know if it's necessary tonight. I just
Okay.
don't know enough about it.
So
Okay, another time.
So for a little bit of background, the fiscal years for the village of Honeywell Falls and the town of Minden are offset by about 6 months.
Correct.
So in the interest of time, it's not going to be quick to go through, make recommendations and have them approved through the board. So maybe that is something that I, would move tonight. Ask for 90 days to go through it. That would give about 60 days before the end of their fiscal year.
That seems reasonable to me
Okay.
and legal.
So we should approve the contract and then make a new motion.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so
Okay, so we have a second. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
I would like to make a motion. I'd like to make a motion to appoint Tanner Cheek as the designated board member to discuss the contract and propose changes to the board.
second. We all seconded.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved.
You wanna pass this down, everybody needs to sign right now.
Okay. Table for Universal Declaration of Human Rights, correct?
Correct.
The public comments.
Public comment, right here.
Rick.
Good evening. Thank you. Rick Milne, Mayor, Village of Honeywell Falls. I would just like to say, number one, thank you for signing the agreement tonight. We do appreciate that. And we have also been in agreement for some time to review the contract. One point I do need to make, because this is very concerning to me. 100% of the information that was requested
Thank you for coming out.
Any other public comments?
Mary Ann Hughes, 1165 West Bloomfield Road. I was wondering if you could see a limit or if anyone would be able to join the community engagement advisory committee. Seems like you guys are already kind of self-appointed. Who do you want there? I'd like to see some more transparency in terms of trying to get as many people involved as possible. So my question is, how would you select who is able to be on that committee? How are you gonna decide how many people? And I would like to request to be on the committee.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Right now in the early stages, we haven't put any limits on it. It's been hard to get people engaged and I've been to a lot of meetings here and very few people show up, so. Right now it's open. I'd like to see as many people as possible come forward. Fantastic. So thank you for stepping up to be part of it.
Sure, I could help draw up some additional support.
Thank you. Very good. Any other comments? Oh. None.
No.
One more.
One more.
Teresa Winchester, 70 West Bloomfield Road. I was just wondering if anyone can talk a little bit more about the Climate Smart Communities Task Force, what you envision that to be and how you would take a swath of the community to kind of represent, I guess, with that task force. So, you know, what's your vision for that? I mean, what are you looking to accomplish?
Wait, can we reply or what do you suggest that we do?
And if you can't reply,
I would love to.
it would be nice to, if it's something you're envisioning, how would we get that information out? If it's something you would want to project to the community somehow, how would you communicate that to the, you know, to the rest of the people?
So if I may.
Yes,
And I'll take the bullet for this one. So typically, unless it's a public hearing, there is not a back and forth between, well, even at a public hearing, there's not. The board doesn't answer questions on the spot. It's more to take input. So that being said, it is up to individual board members if you want to answer particular questions. That is within your discretion.
Would it be more appropriate to try to schedule a dedicated town hall that can have more of a interactive and a discussion?
That's what we'd like to do.
That makes a lot of sense to me and something that is absolutely within your power to do.
And we can have Peter Carosa there, who's been championing this movement for this.
And we can chat afterwards too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
In groups of 1 or 2, of course.
Oh. Oh, right, yeah.
Any other public comments? Okay, well then I will make a motion to adjourn this meeting. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved.
Wait, so
Hour and 7 minutes.
Well done.
Little rusty.